Alright, so I'm new to all this stuff. Like, I'm just getting started on this. Like, a friend a while ago told me I should do this thing called A Minute with Rumple. Like, I don't know. I'm known by a lot of different names. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll just start this by letting you get to know me a little bit. For one thing, I'm an Aquarius, which means that I am very intuitive, I'm very imaginative, creative, and also filled with all kinds of knowledge. This is not necessarily knowledge that I've read about or heard about, but I'm also a paranoid schizophrenic, which means I hear voices, and I'm very paranoid about government, higher authorities, all this type of stuff. And because of this, they have me locked down in this facility. See, this is my room. Look at that, Dead Kennedys, Bob Marley. Like, I got this small little room. There's my shrine over there. I'm also an avid magic user, by the way. I know how to use energy and gather energy and all that stuff. And like, see, look at this. TVs and mirrors and. Anyways, that's my room. Right? It's not just my room; it's my house. I mean, we pay rent here and everything like that. And but anyways, back to the topic. So I'm gonna start doing these videos every now and then. I don't know how often. I don't know any of that. Don't really care if anybody watches or anything. It's just a fun thing for me. Like, I'd like to get to know other people around the world and all that stuff. So, I mean, which I already have. Like, I played this game called Conquer Online. I met a lot of Egyptians, Filipinos, people from all over the world. I mean, it's a fun game. It's kind of boring, but the player versus player shit is just fucking phenomenal for a simplistic 2.5D game. But I'm gonna go through a lot of different range of topics, whether it be probably some magic and energy working. I mean, I practice Reiki healing, to an extent, somewhat of a monk. I'm a shaman. I've been working on like soul retrieval and stuff like that, and so I might go into detail about that stuff, about my personal experience and stuff like that. But anyways, like I'm gonna try to do. I have many different personalities, like I said, and many different names. So one of the main things I'm gonna try to do is at least 1 minute with Rumple. Rumple meaning Rumpelstiltskin. For a long time, it's a name that came to me and basically said, "You are me and I am you." We are all connected in the universe, past, present, future, dead or alive. And that's just one soul, one entity that came to me and just kind of never let go, which a lot of people get the wrong idea about Rumpelstiltskin. Like, they think that he was always looking out for himself and stuff like that. But through my experience of this, I come to understand that it wasn't necessarily all about him. I mean, maybe it's just my personality intertwining with his. I'm not exactly sure, but I know what I feel and I know what I know. And if anything that I say offends you or anything like that, I don't mean it to. It's just my view, my personal perception through my research and studies and all this type of stuff. Like, things that I've actually witnessed. Like, I don't know, me and a friend worked some magic the other night and got shit popping around here. Like, fights almost every day since then. The energy has just been crazy immense, like emotions flying everywhere. It's just intense. But then the day after that, or 2 days after that, I did my own ritual by myself, and this was a ritual that I did at nighttime. Well, both of them were done at night, but mine, I went outside and I placed crystals in a circle and had a bell with me and some incense and all this different stuff. And I basically, by the end of it, I was thanking the stars and the higher powers and all this, and thank them for their energy and their guidance through all this. Thank my teachers and everything. Like, other magic users out there will understand this and stuff like that. And if you don't, you can always ask me questions and I will answer them to the best of my ability. That being said, I don't know, like I said, I'm just, like, Aquarius is a very big humanitarians, so I'm here to share love, knowledge, and stuff like that with the world. Like, if you have something going on in your life that you don't necessarily understand, anything like that, you can always ask me a question, and I will do my best to answer you fully, like either in a video or personally message you. Uh, I'm always like the therapist for everybody. Like, people come to me. I teach a class around here about astrology and finding inner peace and stuff like that. But my video is almost over, so that's just a overview of what I'm going to be doing on my channel and stuff like that. If you're interested, subscribe, stuff like that, like all that stuff. If you have a topic you want to talk about, send me a message, and I'll try to do a topic like that. I mean, I'll do my research first and all that if I don't know it, and then I'll go from there. But anyways, that's who I am. I'm not going to tell you my real name because, well, the given name is not the real name, and can't give you my real name. But anyways, have a lovely life.